Hello friends, I am in Sedona this morning. I've done some sunrise time lapses, taken some photos. I'm testing a lot of lenses. And today in this video, I wanted to share with you a little bit about one of those lenses. I do have a full review coming of this lens, but I want to share 3 facts and 3 opinions that I have on the Sigma 40mm f1.4 art lens. Fact number 1 is that this lens is available for a lot of different mounts, and I've taken notes on it, so I don't forget all of them. This lens is available for Canon, for Nikon f-mount, for Sigma, for the Sony E-mount, and for the Leica L-mount. I am using it on the Sony Alpha 7 R4 right now to film this video. Before I move on, let me quickly tell you about Member Monday this week. So members, make sure that you check out Member Monday this week. I will put a link down in the description below to where you can find that. But I am testing a whole bunch of lenses right now and a camera body. So I am taking you through the process of this weekend, me testing all of these lenses, how I'm doing it, what I'm carrying it all in, all the different things that I am photographing, and how I am photographing them. So, and if you're curious about what membership is, I will include a link below to find out more about channel membership. All right, fact number 2 is that this lens is big and it's heavy. And in fact, the lens weighs 2.65 pounds. So that means that this isn't just a grab and go little prime lens. You know, you do have to invest carrying it around. If you do not want to do that with a prime lens, this is definitely not the lens for you, but you will be paid back in quality, which I will talk more about when I share some photos in a minute. Fact number 3 is the quality of this lens. In fact, Sigma calls it beyond art lens performance. Sorry, there's a plane. And I wanted to read through just a couple of the specifications, a couple of things that Sigma talks about. So first of all, high quality optics. The photos that you are going to get are all going to be very high quality, even when shooting wide open. I'll talk about how I feel about that and some of the characteristics when I talk about opinions in just a moment. But Sigma does say that this lens is dust and splash proof. It's designed to minimize flare and ghosting. There's lots of stuff going on here to make this lens super duper high quality on any camera that you put it on and in pretty much any situation. Okay, let's get to those 3 opinions. Opinion number 1. For Raymond and I, this lens is kind of scratching the itch that we kind of imagined that Nikon Noct lens that is new would be scratching for us. So that is a 58mm f/0.95 lens for the Nikon Z bodies. This is a 40mm f1.4 lens. So you have a slightly wider field of view, you have a slightly narrower aperture available to you, but you have autofocus, and you also have this lens at a fraction of the price. And I say that it's scratching the itch for us because you are still getting the uber high quality images and the characteristics that I would anticipate from that Noct lens. Okay, opinion number 2 is our subjective evaluation of the rendering of this lens. So I just said that you could draw some comparisons between it and the new Nikon Noct lens. Here's the thing. We don't own a lens, and we have never owned a lens that is as high quality in terms of how it renders the image, how pleasingly it renders the image as this lens does. I don't own this lens, I'm borrowing it, but Raymond's kind of campaigning for us to purchase it. So I don't know what mount we would get it for. I'm not sure yet. But the thing that struck me was that it reminds me very much of Leica lenses. So you'll hear about that Leica look. And there's just a certain way that Leica lenses will render images. And I get that look and feel from this lens. So in fact, you can actually get this lens in that Leica L mount for all of you L mount Alliance folks. And opinion number 3 is that this lens is special and different. It is different than other lenses that I have used. Now, I did use Sigma's, one of their first art lenses, the 50mm f1.4 art lens many years ago, and I got the same kind of feel, but this lens even seems to be beyond that one. And while you do end up having to kind of lug it around, it's a big and heavy lens, you do get paid back for that effort in the quality of your images. So that's it. That's all I have to say today about this lens. Like I said, I will do a full review of it. Let me know if you all have any questions on it. If you have questions about certain types of photography that you might do with it, let me know down in the comments below. And of course, in that review, I'll share a lot more images, and maybe even if you give me some suggestions about what you would do with this lens, I will try and do some of those things before I have to send this guy back. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.